play for themselves.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation that their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it. And that's what you don't want to do.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. Over the middle here. It's hauled in by Watson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this third down. Here's Rodgers to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now it's Wilson. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Big Adama Sue, one of the league's best for a long time, getting a sack there.
And that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Play action. Now Wilson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And the defense coming through on third down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Zuerlein's kick is up and through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they're going to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. So, Charles, you look at this offense. What a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, Not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Open man left side, it's the tight end Tunyon. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 36. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
This one swung out here to Jones. He'll get it inside the 20. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And the Jets will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
They'll start on the ground. Hall. And some room to maneuver. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. That is caught. It's Uzama. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's another first down, as this time they get an even 20.
First down from C.J. Uzama there in New York. They were quick to pounce on him when he hit the open market from Cincinnati. They saw him set career highs across the board in 2021, and they believe his ceiling is even higher. Plays like that reinforce that belief.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. They find some open. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career. An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Rodgers' throw is taken in by Jones. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 44 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To throw is Rodgers. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
2nd down and goal. Rodgers. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Quincy Williams worked his way back for that sack. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jackson. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Give him 13 yards on the connection, but not enough. 4th down.
We may take
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So now on 4th down, Rodgers will give way to Mason Crosby for the field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Crosby is good, and they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. Well, that's something that will pick me up for the offense. They struggle, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment?
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're
that's trash.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Tariq Carpenter.
That's trash.
Into the end zone. It's a pick 6 after return for 6 points.
If you want to make something about your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Give me 2 extra flies off your top.
On is Mason Crosby for the point after.
You got me 3? You got me?
And it's up through the goalpost.
Got me
17-10. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Wilson getting right back to it after the pick six. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their third one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
After the sack on first down, Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They go play action with Wilson. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. On fourth down, punt coming from Braden Mann. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. On the return, Jackson. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Rodgers now to throw. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
One of my favorites is the Rocky fried chicken burger and their breakfast taco.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Touchdown! Christian Watson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Crosby with the extra point. And that is going to tie the game as we approach halftime. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Ball again on second down. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down. We talked about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know it's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Play action. It's Wilson. Open man here is Conklin. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one goes for 29 yards on third down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Handoff, running left. Here's Hall. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 120 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been a running game for the most part that's powered him down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
On 1st down, right back to Hall. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
So they'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4, a gain of 4.
They've been running over the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why.
Did a nigga do the whole thing?
As they continue to open up big
That's
holes
crazy.
and gain nice
Yes,
yardage.
it is. Then if this thing could go in Walmart, nothing but. Then you got to respond, so she drove off.
Breece Hall with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Zerline good with a PAT.
Oh, not the turkey though. Dang, I ran through my fry. That was good.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, Charles, you and I said in intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now it's Rodgers. He'll hit Jackson complete. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Right side to Watson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead 3rd quarter. Up the middle, Jones. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's Jermaine Johnson stopping that play before it begins, dropping him for a loss.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
On 2nd and 12, Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Jets are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. Give up the middle, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
2 yards the game there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for first. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Wilson. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown.
Oh, man.
Tyler Conklin, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season as they add to their 4th quarter lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. That's taken in by Watson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down.
Yeah, Cole.
Incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Ball in the middle. I'm going with the middle.
Rodgers. Gotta have this one. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Throwing is Rodgers. Man open, here's Jones. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 33 yards that time.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
The structure right there turned into a really nice game. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Jackson's got it over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone. They'll look to throw.
How?
Hands of Fuller. And the Packers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here. These last few plays, they have moved right down the field. And just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Throwing now is Rodgers.
Oh, so.
Complete.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
There's several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown. That should have been another pick right there. And the second way
I ran it cool.
is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd and goal now as they try to punch in a late touchdown. Now Rodgers. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. This is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They had the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, you're probably looking for a
Say I'm driving another lane around the cone.
Exactly right. If you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build that momentum and even more hope. When they had to slob their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet. Your defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good.
But there he goes right side. He's at the 30, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Jets look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Zerline good with a PAT, and the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're
Okay.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Rodgers' throw taken in here by Fuller. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 33. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Credit the sack to Malik Jefferson.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
To try again after the sack. Rodgers under pressure, and they got to him again. Ashton Davis in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but